It's the last day of the year. It is the last day of the year. That is hard to believe. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Happy. All right, we should be good. We should be good. All right. We're not going to stream quite as long today, as I'm sure most people have plans, some plans, but we are going to stream for a little while. And hopefully you'll be able to join us and have some fun. But happy Wednesday. Hopefully it's a wonderful Wednesday for everybody. Let me move over here a little bit. There we go. All right, cool. Cool. All right. You know what? I think let's play with our sorceress for a little bit and then see if we can get her to her ascendancy. Because I would like to see how this is going to work with her ascendancy. And we may have to adjust some things, but I think right now we're doing okay. Yeah, okay, we're doing all right. Let's do cold and let's do elemental and let's do spell damage. All right, Mr. Kittens. Good morning, Kitten Stars. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. It's a wonderful Wednesday. All right, so these are all of our things here. Penetrate, cold resist, increase spell damage, Is our... When we get our ascendancy, I wonder if that's considered a minion. If our little genie is considered a minion. Because it wouldn't hurt then to do this. Hi, Bo. What you doing? Are you doing better? Let's see. What else are we looking at here? Elemental infusion duration, more elemental damage. Okay. I think we have all those set. You're okay? Good. It's the last day of the year. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope your day gets better and better. All right. What are we going to do? Oh, we are going to put that away. It can go here for right now. I don't think we want... I don't think we want anything from any of these. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we want here, right? There was a pair of gloves. Oh, I don't have them on this character. I mean, in this league. There was a pair of gloves that turns... Oh, and there's a pair of rings, aren't there? There are a pair of rings that turn all damage into cold damage. Turn lightning damage into cold damage. Here, let's just do this then. Cold damage converted to lightning damage. Oh, plus 10 spirit. Interesting. Increase cold damage. Enemies chilled by hit shatter as though they're frozen. I already have one of those on. 29, 50, and 14. 25, 59, and 14. I would rather have the higher increased cold damage. Lightning damage converted to cold damage. You can't use that till level 32. So that's fine. Anything over here? Spell damage, can't use that till 50. Okay. Every 3 seconds, consume a nearby corpse to recover 20% of your maximum life. +1 to maximum cold resist. That's an interesting concept, though. We can't use that. Okay, anything else in here that we're looking at for cold? Gain 25% of damage as extra cold damage. Anything there? Cold resistance. Okay, so nothing there. All right. Cool. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we've upgraded all of our skills. Let's make sure. Alrighty. What are we doing? We are looking at 5s, I guess. I don't really want to make Spark 5. We can do Frostbolt to 6. We can do Frost Bomb to 6. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button today? What is with my button finger? We could do Cold Iceman Fett. Happy New Year's Eve. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Wednesday. We could do Snap. I'm not real big on that. We're really just waiting for Frostwall, Comet, and Eye of Winter. Those are really what we're looking for. Those are really what we're looking for. Okay, let's see. What do we got? You know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade Spark. That's fine. Big fish and then just little fish. Okay. There's no need. I'm not going to just start putting a bunch of stuff in stuff. Let's just kind of go. What I'm really trying to do is I really just want to get us to our ascendancy. So let's see how well we do. Because when we go to our ascendancy, we're going to choose the one of the genies, and we're going to choose the cold genie. There was one other thing I was going to do real quick. Can I pick up Thunderstorm? We said we were 6s. Can we pick up? Oh, we can. Okay, we're going to pick up Thunderstorm. Oh, that's Spark. Sorry. Thunderstorm. Herald device can only be put on a material weapon. Okay, requires a material weapon. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so we're going to do that. What do we want to put on Storm? We want increased magnitude. Do I have one of those? Oh, we need to look at these too. Oh, we can't use those until level 65. Okay, never mind then. All right, so we need an increased magnitude, which, oh, we have a magnify area 1. sure. Let's prolong the duration of the storm. Can we get it to do more? I don't think I can put more shock damage. I don't think we can put more shock damage on. Oh, all right. So we'll do. We're gonna swap. So we're gonna take Spark away. Yeah, I would like to figure out a way to get a different. Okay, and then on Thunderstorm, we're going to do Magnet Area, and we're going to increase the duration. Perfect. But I think what I also want to do is I'd like to do something. Okay, I'm just going to take one of these. Hang on. We're going to take one of these. Where is fish? Oh, did it not fish? Hang on. It didn't fish? Oh, no. I got the... Hang on. It didn't fish. Now it says it's connected. All right, here. Let's try it again. There we go. Now I heard it. Okay, thank you. Where's fishy, fishy, fishy? No, what did I say? Oh, I know. We want to, what I want to do is I want to, on Thunderstorm, I want to put something, oh, we could do Lightning Mastery. Advancing Storm, I don't want that. We could do Living Lightning. That would be kind of interesting as well. Expand, what is that? Supporter skills gain a seal every 200% of cast time to a maximum of 3 seals. Supporter skills are unsealed, then cast. Area effect is increased. No. We don't want that. Terrabin! About to step into a meeting, but I spent my lunch, like 80% of my currency, changing my build. Oh my golly. Still need to do some gems and probably jewelry as well. Awesome. Plan to try to finish it up after I get off at 2, and then try some maps, see how much better it is. Oh, awesome. Maybe I'll get on later this afternoon as well. Okay, cool. Awesome. Enjoy your meeting. I know how fun those can be. How do I... There we go. That's better. I don't want to do that. All right, cool. Awesome, Terrabin. What I want to do... Can I increase freeze duration? Where is 24% extra cold damage? Sports skills are 50% less lightning and fire damage. I don't mind it doing. Gain 25% of damage as cold damage for 5 seconds on freezing an enemy with supported skill. No, I don't really want that. I don't really want that. Blissey. All right. No, we don't want accelerated growth. Oh, there's cold penetration. What's glacier? No. Living lightning. ISIL. Ice crystals created by... Oh, no. Okay, I can't do that. Exposure applied by supporter skills has 20% increased effect. That might not be horrible. %50 more magnitude of ignite inflicted on frozen targets with supporter skills. Supporter skills cannot cause freeze buildup. Well, I don't want that. Let's Stormfire. Enemies shocked by supporting skill take 20% of damage from ignite as lightning damage as well as fire damage. Interesting. Okay, so what is static shock? Deals 1 to 4 damage. Static shock targets enemies within 3 meters. Static shock duration is 4 seconds. Static shock pulses up to six enemies. Static shock pulses every 6 seconds. The maximum 5 attached static shocks. Interesting. Sending pulses towards nearby enemies. Okay, so 2 possible ones are the exposure. Did I already lose it? Oh, potent exposure, static shock. Is there another version of that? That's kind of interesting. All right, we're going to do 3 different ones. We're going to do that one, and we're going to go ahead and do those other 2. Just because I'm curious. Potent exposure and static shock. We're going to need some of these. And maybe even some of those. Because what I want to do is I want to go ahead. I want to expand that one. I can't expand that one. I don't care to expand those 2. Because they're going to go away here in a little bit. Oh, I already have Cold Mastery there. Okay, never mind. All right, so let's start with this one. I don't think it may not work the way I'm hoping it's going to work, but let's see. Let's see. We can now go to... Oh, the Holani Gates. Okay. I think she's going to tell us that it's closed. Yep. Okay.
The Halani gates have been closed? This has not happened for generations.
The Halani gates are closed.
The Halani gates are closed.
Defense of the beast. We will have to find another way.
Another way?
Fight.
How is that possible? You okay, bud? You can go check on mommy? Okay. No, it's all right. You can go check on mommy. You can go check on mommy. It's fine. I was just asking where you were going.
The Halani gate, but there is another one.
All right, that's what we needed. Okay.
At the sea. Move swiftly.
So now you will let me go to Trader's Pass. We can fight Balbala. What's the lowest level we can do at? Oh, we're only level 19. What's the lowest level you can do
This passage is how
the trials?
the traitor betrayed her people. Now I explore its secrets.
Well, okay, so let's find out where we are. We're here. I don't care about the exposure thing. I don't mind the increased spell damage or the minion. We do want to go for this. Try to decide if we go up. What is this over here again? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fancy, how are you? Happy New Year's Eve. Hope you're doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, of course, they're both 6 away. I think I'm going to go this way first. I can always move them. Happy New Year! Yep. It's the end of an old and the beginning of a new. All right, so let's go for int. All right, let's see how well this goes. Oh, we want to do this. We're going to rain things down. So we want to try something here. We're going to rain. We're going to try raining and then... See, I want to know what that buff is down there. I need... See, I think we can rain and then just use ice shards. And then, exactly. It's a new year and then... Well, it's working well. It wasn't quite what I had in mind, but it's effective. It's really super effective. Well, the good news is we don't have to worry about taking too much damage. Oh, we're just not regenerating life. I'm not losing more life, am I? Well, so that was my hope, was the explosion thing you just saw there. I was hoping to get kind of more of a... what are my New Year's plans? Dude, where's my car? I know, I love that. I don't know. I would like to see some things change. All right, we all want growth, right? Change. I'd like to develop some more, grow some more, learn some more. Be happy, of course. I don't really have any specifics. You get tomorrow off. That's even better. That's the best way to start a new year. I'm probably going to be starting a new job, hopefully in January. Getting back into the work industry here. Consulting. So there's that. I think there's a couple of places my wife and I would like to go this year, both here in the United States, but maybe do a little bit of traveling this year. Let's see, what else? I don't know. I think that's kind of it. But what do you have any specific plans for New Year?
Beautiful.
Always gives you New Year's off. That's nice. See, I think people should have New Year's Day off. But again, that's just me. Do you have any specific plans or goals, I guess? I'd like to lose some weight. I'd also like to grow taller. I'm believing my hair will all grow back in. After I accidentally shaved it off. I remember when I was younger, my dad always used to make me write goal statements rather than that. Any New Year's resolutions? Let me think. Yeah. My dad always used, when I was younger, my dad used to make me write goal statements, not so much New Year's resolutions, but he wanted me to have some sort of a goal, some sort of an objective to accomplish that year. Some sort of a educational thing or some sort of a... Now, I was still back in high school and stuff back when my father was doing this and before high school. So it was typically around things around school, do better in school, learn something, maybe do better at a sport or something like that, or get better at a sport, whatever particular sport I was interested in. And at the time, it was mainly baseball and soccer. But yeah, and I kind of fell out of that habit. But I think it's good to find something, to write something down. Got a laser engraver. Oh, yeah, so you want to learn that? That's good. See, that's a good goal. Learn how to do that and make products. Yes, that's excellent. That's exactly the kind of thing. Did I? Oh, okay, here it is up here. Nope. Nope. Gotta go around. All right, we're looking for Balbala. Can we even survive a trial at this level? I don't know that we could even survive the ascendancy at this level. We might be able to. I would like to get the genie online as fast as possible. So we may try it even if we get snuffed. Even if we get killed a few times. Like, this could very easily... This could be rough for us. Yeah, I think learning the laser thing, because there's a lot to learn about it. If you have any questions, I won't say that I have all the answers. I know some things about it. Oh, that was bad. Well, we might be... Oh, if we get another freeze on there, that'd be good. That'd be helpful. Yeah, we got her. Okay, so we did it. There's a couple of pieces. There's a piece of software that I can recommend that I use more than the one that actually came with the tool itself, because I find it easier to use. And that is a tool called Light Burn. Here, hang on one sec. I'll clip it in here. Light Burn software. Well, maybe. There we go. Lightburn.com. And they have a free version, of course. Oh, very cool. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one for the year. Those are both good. Okay, so that's the software that I use for my laser engraver and laser cutter. Again, the only reason I use it is because for me, at least, it was a little bit easier. I shouldn't say easier. Something I was more familiar with. I understood it a little bit better. The way it was laid out, etc. And they do have a free version. I've used it on hundreds of different things. I think it provides you greater control, I think, of it. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I don't know everything about laser printing and engraving and stuff, but if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. Always happy to help. I'm still learning stuff. I learned some stuff yesterday. I was watching someone on YouTube, and they were talking about layered engraving on brass coins, and it was amazing. I thought, yeah, I want to learn to do that. So that's probably something I'll try to do. And I'm going to try to get better. I'm going to try to learn to use my 3D printer better. Try to reduce the amount of lines, the amount of print lines, or at least how pronounced they are. I would like to use my 3D printer more. I guess not so much for art. Well, I don't mind using it for arts and crafts and stuff, but I'd like to use it for other things as well. Like I made my trash can clips for that. I made the window visor clips for that. I made some other things. I would like to use it in more of a kind of a mechanical tool type process. But there's some other fun things I would like to do with it as well. All right, we're going to do... Man, what are we going to do? See, the problem is I don't know which way is better. I don't know if it matters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This is what increase? 10%? 10%? 10%? All right, so we should have gone this way, which is fine. So we're going to take some strength because we need some life, and then we're going to go up this way, and we're going to move this one eventually. I think we're going to grab these first, and then we may continue up this way and grab these. Okay. That's fine. That sounds awesome. I saw someone laser engraving a pattern onto some dragon scale shaped metal pieces that they had made a chainmail greave jewelry thing, and there's rings I saw literally the day. Oh, that would be great. Yeah. Definitely do that. I would like to see that. Like I said, the thing that I saw the person making was, oh, that's down, not up. They actually did a Mario coin. Well, they did Mario star background, and then they did Mario layered on top of that, and then they did the coins layered on top of that. And it was really amazing the amount of detail that was in it. So again, just things I'd like to learn, right? New stuff, new things. Okay, we definitely have to use the frost bolts. So maybe we go ahead and give up some of the damage on the frost bolts to get the area. I don't know. We'll see. Ads? Okay.
Dead Marraketh. The Faridan must infest this place.
Hold them back when I open the gate.
Reopen ancient gates of seven waters.
Ancient gates of seven waters. I'm actually impressed that we're doing this far. What are we at? Level 20? What did I say we were? We just hit level 20? Oh, we hit level 21. Okay. So we're not too far. We're not behind. We're definitely not behind. Like I said, we may try to go ahead and do our ascendancy. Let's see if we can do the boss at the end of this. Then we'll go try to do our ascendancy. Because like I said, I really want to get the genie online as soon as possible. Because I want to see if it's a command that I have to do to get her to function, or if she functions automatically like the fire djinn does. Obviously, we would like her to function automatically. Good. Ads just ended. Yeah, all I was saying was the coin that he did was really interesting. Like I said, he had 3 different layers of engraving on it that made it pretty cool. All right. Cool. Cool. Well, I wish for you and your family, all of your family, extended and intimate family, to have a blessed new year, a blessed 2026, that it be better than 2025 in every way. Yeah, let's go ahead and do her. Oh yeah, that was pretty easy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I didn't want to pick that up. Did I? No, I don't want to. I don't really want to pick any of it up, to be honest. I don't think. You're very, very welcome. You are very welcome. I wish everyone that this year, that they have a blessed 2026 and that it be better than 2025. I mean, that's the whole great thing about a new year, right? New things to look forward to, new opportunities, new challenges. And that's all they are, right? Opportunities and challenges. Things that can be overcome. Yep, I think it's going to be a really good year. Well, no, I think maybe I do like the single cast. You feel the same? Yeah, good. Yep, I feel, you know, actually for the first time in a couple of years, I actually feel optimistic. I feel optimistic about the new year. And you know, it's nice to go into a new year with some optimism, right? Rather than a sense of dread, like, oh my golly, what can happen next? But I think good things are happening. All right, we're gonna go fix that other one. Oh yeah, and we can pick up. Oh, that's right. We can pick up a good jewel. Let's go int, and then we'll go jewel, and then we'll go strength. So we can actually go get the jewel now, I guess, if we wanted to. The final gate is broken. Oh no! We must advance. Oh, she already said that. Never mind. All right, let's go. I learned a friend of mine in Belgrade was getting knighted. And I'm a retainer of his knight. How cool! That will be super awesome. Squire Fancy, or Fancy Squire. I like that. That's got a nice ring to it. I like that a lot. That is super cool.
If you are traveling through trade, did your so?
We did travel through whatever. That is super cool. Oh, 3 hours earlier today. Awesome. Oh, that's right. You did say you get a shorter day today, didn't you? Yep. No. I probably don't need this. It will be a multi-year process, and hopefully I should complete the challenge before me to become a knight myself. Oh, that is super awesome. So, oh, that's right. You started work at 5 a.m. Oh, ugh. Yeah. This morning I did not get up as early as I usually do. Candace and I slept in for just a little bit. Oh, Crate with Candace caught the Pokemon. Oh, we haven't tried switching that yet. Do I want to try one of these others? Static Shock, Potent Exposure. And what do I have in there right now? I have Biting Frost. Supported skill consumes freeze on enemy to deal 40% more damage. Okay. Let's take that out real quick. And let's try... Let's try this one. So that increases the exposure, the potency of it. So my chills, my shocks. Oh, speaking of shock, we should probably change out our ice thing for lightning. We have a decent lightning one down here somewhere. Lower level. There we go. We'll take that one for now. Fill her up. And let's go. All right, so let's take this guy on. What are our resistances? I think our resistances are terrible. 35. Okay. This could be a little rough.
Reopen ancient gates of seven waters.
This could be a little rough.
Is this possible?
Now, we got the freeze on, so that's good. Oh, get in that. Why do you keep moving out of my freeze box, dude? We gotta come over here. Well, that didn't seem too bad, did it? We are very squishy, though, in case anybody was curious. We are super duper squishy.
Mark my words, Jarman.
We are super squishy.
Against us.
All right. Let's go back to
We must battle sorcery with sorcery.
the caravan, and then let's see if we can go do our.
The Countess has you.
Let's see if we can do our
Make haste.
Jarman Rock and
ascendancy.
We would have speak to us.
Can I do 7s now? Actually, I will take that.
Spoil your appetite.
I would consider taking that.
Do not wander.
Increased charges. Reduced recovery rate. So 171 at 9. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Which means we should be able to up our health. We don't have... Oh, we have more than that. Okay, here we go. No. Oh, we don't really have more than that, do we? That's fine. 260 at 9. Yeah, that's fine. 9 and 9. Yep. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's try this. I have no idea how good or bad this is going to go. But can you take me to the trial of the Sekima? Okay. I guess my goal is just to get through it, right? I mean, I don't really...
The Winter Sekema's challenge. I am right where
Oh, you know what? All my things are going to be already in this from my other players. From my other characters. Because I think I have like an increased movement speed. Okay, I need to... Alright.
We have met in battle as Jin. Go with the wind.
We may take a second here to actually... Okay, I don't really care about maximum life. Because I don't plan on dying. What we do care about is... Restore 49 honor on venerating market or... Okay, so hang on. We want thing... Oh, bosses take increased damage. That's good. Bosses deal 5% reduced damage. Restore honor on killing a boss. That's good. Increased honor restored. That's okay with the merchant price thing. Reduce increased life. Slowing potency. Increase... Monsters have 5% now. Double sacred water. That might not be bad. Increase maximum honor. That's definitely good. Increase maximum honor. Okay. Let's play with these and see if we can get any of these to work. Oh, we have things. Okay, so we can get a couple of these in there. We can actually get 2 of these in there. Let's put this one in. Let's put this one in. Can we still get that? It's 3, right? Oh, we can get that one in. We can get this one in. Oh, wow. We're going to get all of these in there? Oh, look at us.
Perhaps here, Balbala, we can both be redeemed.
All right, let's try this. How bad do we think this is going to be? I'm hoping this isn't going to be too bad. Oh, level 22. And we're 21? We're 22. Okay. It shouldn't be too bad then, right? I only have 713 honor. Oh, well, that's a little sketchy. We're going to do the thing where we're going to kind of stand over here in the corner. And until things start coming to us... I know that seems a little janky, but that's what we're going with. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that.
Swift magnificence.
And I didn't move quite fast enough to get out of the way, did I? Sure. I did not move quite fast enough to get out of the way. Oh, we got a silver key, though. So now we have a bronze and a silver key. We can get another silver key. Sacred water. Sure, let's do this. Woo! I saw you first. Fortunately, I saw you first.
Good riddance.
All right, silver key. I don't like any of these. I don't mind less sacred water being found. I don't want the monsters dealing more damage. Lose 20 sacred water when you take damage. I don't mind that. I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. So we're going to go here. Oh. Oh, another silver key. That's nice. Nice. Do you ever... Do I ever use Pinterest? You know what? I used to do the whole Pinterest thing. But I haven't for a while. All right, so I think we're going to take this one, which is going to move us to... Ooh. You have no evasion. Well, that's not going to work at all. I don't mind taking that. The problem is I don't want to take this next one where I have no evasion whatsoever. Because that is... Alright, I guess we're taking... No, I don't want them to have 50% maximum life. Oh, nice! Kitten Star. Stars, sorry. Man, I don't like any of these. But if I take that, I get no evasion. That's... Now, that doesn't mean I can't roll, right? That doesn't mean I can't... Oh, okay. I'm not as worried about that. I still have roll. I still have tumble. So I still have my dodge. I just don't have my evasion rating no longer counts.
Good riddance.
Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Okay. And we have 3 silver keys. That's not bad. Oh, pardon me. We have 4 silver keys. Now we're going to do this. Then we're going to do that probably. Or the merchant. We'll probably do the merchant, I think. So what? Oh, hey. Nope. Hang on. Okay, so far so good. We're doing all right. We're hanging in there. All right, let's see. I like to make boards. Oh, to inspire you for your crafts. Oh, pin tutorials to find stuff to craft in my hobbies. I love using it. I'm finding some really cool, easy engraving stuff. Oh, that's good. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about Pinterest for that. That is good. Right now, I made a Pinterest board for all of it so I can draw inspiration of what you want to make later. That is super awesome, Fancy. I just remembered when I found that chainmail thing I mentioned earlier. I pinned it on Pinterest so it was like, aha. And now I'm pinning more stuff. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, Pinterest is a great place for inspiration, at least in my opinion. You and your minions deal 40% less damage. You are not always taken to the room you selected. I'm okay with that because it's going to be the last guy anyway. So let's go to the merchant. Which is another gauntlet. Well, I like the gauntlets the least of all the things. Of all the things, gauntlets are my least favorite. And usually for me, it's just a timing thing. I'm assuming that the lever I want is over here somewhere. Oh, yep, there it is right there. All right, so far so good. Cool, lever. Suppose there's no way to jump out of that. I didn't think so. Alright. No reason to wake him up. More fire. This is not the way out. Okay, so which way was the way out? No! Okay, you can't do that, game. Put that stuff right there. What kind of game does that? One that hates us? Oh, man, I went the wrong direction. Okay, that's my fault then. I'll take that. I'll take that. I went the wrong way. Okay, I can't have two of you guys casting that junk around all the time. Alright, we're out of here, I think. Yes, especially for the tutorials, it's nice. I learned how to do a bunch of pixel art techniques. Oh! From tutorials who made and posted them, okay. Learned niche embroidery techniques that I haven't heard of by watching videos of people doing the stitches and then following along. That's awesome. Super useful for your crafts. Cool. Oh, and your lamp work. Okay. Find tons of tutorials and photos of people lamp working and learning from. Awesome. I also it's also just fun to look at things that people make. I agree. That's where I get my inspiration is I see all the things that other people are making and I go, oh, that's really cool. It's amazing what other people think of. I think that's what amazes me. Is sometimes the things that other people think of is just like, man, I would have never thought of that. All right, I would like to purchase. Let's restore some honor. Fountains have 6% chance to grant double sacred water. I don't really want either of those. Okay, I don't really want any of that.
Use that.
All right, we got our honor back. That's cool. We're gonna do the. You're not gonna know. What room is the next room? That's fine. All right, so we have another. Oh, another gauntlet. Of course. You little guys are going to be right in my way, aren't you? You are not hitting me with that stuff. All right, so there's nothing over there. Did we make it? Yay, we made it. I don't need any honor restored. Yay. So we can save that last little bit of water. And we're on to the boss.
The foe ahead is
Now, what we've got to do is stay
yourself.
at range.
Furious Stone Lord, I challenge you.
It burns.
Go, take you.
Out for the slam.
We need that right there. We needed that.
The slam.
Gotcha. 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 Sweet. Oh, I missed the Frosty's Tool initial message. I saw what it kind of answered, and I went, I don't understand that. So I realized, oh, I must have missed the beginning part of it too. 7% increased honor restored, increased maximum life. Honor resistance will take that and that. All right, let's go to our stash first. Reveal, 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 reveal. And then let's do... Cool. All right, so that's all good. All right, so let's put you all away. Oh, I didn't mean to put those away. All right, whatever. I didn't mean to put those other things away. Okay. Ascendancy.
My path is
We
clear.
want this ascendancy. And we're going to take... Fiddle Faddle. Converts chilled ground within 8 meters. Oasis. Duration. Grants. Take and recoup his life. Oasis grants damage, recoup his mana. I think that's the one we want, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take this and this. So, yes, we do want this ascendancy. Ooh, got fantastic stats on that Pokemon. Oh, awesome. Oh, cool. Is it Novern? Novern? All right, let's come down here. All right, we're going to go. We would like you. And it's not a command, is it? I hope it's not a command. I don't want it to be a command. It is a command. Okay. All right, we may have to see.
Oasis bears my oath.
Oh, okay, so it was blocked out just because it wasn't set yet. Okay, that's fine.
You have done with this.
No, and I don't think we want to purchase anything. Nope. All right, so we
Use
have
that when
4 silver. Oh, so we basically get to open all 4 of them. Okay. More gems. Hey, another silver key that I can't use? Can I save it till later? Oh, she worked. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to see what that does. Let's convert all of our stuff to keys. We got another bronze key out of it. Okay. Shield. Warrior. Sure. Sure. I have a silver key left, which I'm assuming I can open a bronze thing with it, but I can't open a... Can I save it till next time? Will it still be there? I'm assuming I'm assuming I'm gonna lose it. Oh, and I can't open that with that. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Let's see how much of the yellow we can pick up and sell. What's in my way? Well, a little bit of everything, huh? Just a little bit of everything is in my way. Okay, and we can't do that yet because it's not that time for that. So we ended up with 1 extra key. This is better than what we have on. Except for I lose fire resistance. And that's fine. Okay. You don't go anywhere. Let's see. You go here. That's probably a good one for us. This is actually probably a good jewel for us. That is good to know. All right. So we're out of here. It worked. Why can't you use it? Oh yeah, not enough. Yeah. Not enough caches. Yeah. The key. I'm gonna be interested. Like I said, I wonder if I'll have that key later. I don't know. We can just go here. Oh, you know what? Oh my golly. Okay, people, give me just 1 minute. I need more coffee. As I was walking by my wife's office, I looked in there, and there's the puppy sleeping next to her, the kitty sleeping next to her. She's got all the friends. Which I am perfectly okay with. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, we are selling?
What?
Yeah.
Yes, have this useless gold.
You have nothing I want. I probably need to
Stay
look
inside.
at my resistances. Let's just you know what? Let's grab a ring. Like maybe that ring. Maybe that ring. Although that's level 8. That's pretty bad. That ring is very good. This ring is definitely a front runner. No. 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 Although, I wonder if I can up the level. Lightning damage to attack, increase cold damage, increase radiant divine strength, increase mana regeneration rate, increase light radius. That's probably a winner as well. That's a good one. We said this gem was a good gem for us, because we're going to get that in a minute. I don't think I want to change. Gain 5% of maximum mana as extra maximum energy shield. I think I want to leave that. Maybe I take this off. What am I putting on if I take that off? I could probably type in amulet. That'll oh, there it is, amulet. All right, so what are we looking for? No. Increase evasion, not really. I'd rather have +1 to melee skills. Nope, that's not for us. Increase spell damage, that could be for us. Not for us. Evasion, attributes, cold resist, lightning resist. That's a possibility. No. No. I don't need the spirit right now, although that's kind of something to keep in mind. No. Cast speed. No, I think I'd rather have the resistances. Yeah, nope. No. No. I'd really rather have the resistances, but we'll take a look. Pardon me. Strength, no. Intelligence and strength, no. Accuracy and strength, no. No. Maybe, because it's +7 to all resistances. That's a 60, so that's a no. That's a no. Level 1 dominions, so that's a no. Alright, so there are our options. Here and there and there. What can we do? Can we make any of these better? All right. So this one and this one I definitely think are the ones for the... Oh, hang on. Just went to level 26. Okay, well, that answers that question. So you're not one of us. All right, so we have energy shield, armor, all attributes, cold and lightning resist. Okay. Fire resist, energy shield, spell damage, mana regeneration. That's probably better. All elemental resists. All right, so let's try this one. And I don't know that I'm going to increase cold damage. Here we go. Although this gives me intelligence, dexterity, and lightning resist. +7 to cold damage. Okay, so it's just not as much. I think we replaced this one. Right? That's the right answer, right? 50, 34, 36. Okay, so that's better. Now we're over 600 with for our combined life total. So that makes me feel a little bit better as well. Wait. No. That was a mistake. You. Oh. Well, that just got much better. Did we actually hit all 3 resistances? That's amazing. Well, all of that just got much better. Oh, yeah. 50, 44, 36. Okay. So we're not horrible. We're not terrible. We are going to have to find a better weapon. Because our weapon's level what? 15? Item level 6. Yeah, we should probably look at that. We want spell damage, cold damage, and either +2 to all cold spells or all spell skills. We'd rather have +2 to all spell skills, I think. I'm wondering if it's going to be cheaper to go the other way, though. Let's take a look real quick. We said we're 22. So the first thing is 22. Staff. I'm assuming staff. Let's try spell skills. And then we'll see if all, and we want at least 2. Then we would also like, oh, Dawn, why do you do that? We would also like, there we go, cold damage. Or is it spell cold damage? I guess it's just cold damage. Just to increase cold damage. And then if we could also get... Oh my golly, why do I keep hitting that button? Okay, my brain is so trained to do a certain thing. Woo! 40, 100. Oh my golly. They're nuts. Wait, that's item level 15. Okay, never mind. 100 exalts. Although that is pretty good. Actually, that's really good. Jeez Louise, Gertrude. Well, I don't have 4 annuls. +1 level to all cold spell skills. How in the world did they manage that? How did they manage that? Oh, they corrupted that on there. That's interesting, but I do not have 4 annuls. And I don't even know what 4 annuls... How many? I don't even know how much that is. Okay, let's just go with this. 100. That is ridiculous. Yeah, that's fine. Man, I hope when GGG comes back, they fix this. Because the market's just gotten crazy. Fine. Not excited about it.
I have a buyer. Can I help?
Yeah, you can give me lots of exalts back. Well, 8. That's a start. Yeah, I agree. As long as, yeah, I agree. As long as exalts are as easy to get as they are, their value, their value's not there. I agree. At this point, yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, and isn't there some... I'm not sure what to call it. It's not really an... I guess it's not an... I guess it's kind of an exploit, but not really. You can go into an instance, run the temple augment, or the temple thing that's in the map, to get it to count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can actually go back to that same instance, reset that to a new instance, and then do that again, and that would turn it to number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, etc. So you technically could stay on the same map and just keep running that little temple engagement to keep turning the clock forward until you get to 6. Not anymore. Okay. Because I know they used to be able to do that. You used to be able to go to like an area and you could say, oh yeah, I want a new instance. But the temple gizmo in that instance would refresh as well, and it would count as a new thing. Okay. Because even I noticed that because I was rerunning the first instance or the first area in Act 1 a couple of times, and that came up multiple times, and I went, oh, well, somebody's going to take advantage of that. You don't get the crystal. Okay. They did a few hot fixes, but not enough. Okay. Because even I saw that and went, well, you could really take advantage of that because you could just keep running that same, let's say, the Grail wood, right, over and over and over again, and keep and get into the temple right away. Anyway, all right. Enough of my moaning. Enough of my ranting. Rant. Although, let's get it all out before the new year, right? All right, so, pardon me. Boy, that did not make us a lot stronger. It made us a little stronger, which I'm kind of surprised. 68.51, 114 and 52 with 50% increased spell damage. Well, I would have thought that would have went up a reasonable amount. Oh, good. I don't have any more Val Orbs. I was ready to go. Should we try to corrupt it? I just don't know when to stop, do I? All right, here we go. What are my, if I corrupt this, what are my odds of really baking this thing? I guess pretty high, right? And I just spent 100 exalts on it. Okay, never mind. All right. I won't be crazy. Because there's a part of me that wants to just corrupt that thing and go, let's roll the dice. Okay, I did not want to get rid of, I had 2 gems set aside because I hadn't tried the second one out yet. What was it? We did try the Biting Frost, but I didn't try... No. I don't think this does what we want it to do either. Static Shock, that was the other one. Okay. You can go up. Oh, I forgot. She gets stuff too now. Oh, that's right. Oh, what are we going to give her? Oh, and then this will eventually get stuff as well. Let's go ahead and give her, since she doesn't cost, I don't think she costs me anything to cast, to do her command. Let's go to, so I can give her Cold Mastery, and increased recovery. Or I can give her more area. Let's give her cold mastery. Number 1. Supported minions have 80% increased cooldown recovery rate for command. So that means her command is going to be available to me more frequently. I want that. Because I want her to help carry some of... Really? Frostbite tool? Let's take Spark out. Let's move Thunder up. We'll leave Frost Bomb, I think. All right. Now, I don't know how... Now he says this. I'm not sure how well this is going to... The idea is... we Rain and Genie, and then Frostbolt. Brianna Duvall, hello. How are you? Happy New Year's Eve. All right, so the deal is we that. Did she do anything? All right, wait a minute. Did she? Okay, hang on. Does she even do anything? Yeah, I want this thing right here. I don't want that thing. I want this thing. Oh, that is that. Okay. Oh, is that the chilled ground? Not what I was thinking.
You who wake the dead, vulgar-tongued rituals be damned.
Okay. Oh, because she's not on. Oh, well, that might... Hey, that may have made a difference. I don't know. Wow. That is terribly underwhelming. And I got the right thing, right? converts chilled ground. Oh, converts. So she herself doesn't. Okay, hang on. What's this one? Oh, I picked the wrong one. Okay, my bad. Okay. That was all on me. Okay, so hang on.
How can I be of aid?
A new realm.
I want to refund that, and I want to select this. And yes, I want to put that there. And yes, I want to make sure that she's turned on. Okay. And then we want, go ahead and take this now. And then I can take that and put it there. Okay. All right, let's try that again. Let's try that again. All right, ready? Let's find a place. Well, we got ourselves pinned in a corner there. That wasn't her fault. That was my fault. Make sure we're doing the right thing here. Yeah. All right. Is she active? Okay, she is on. Okay. Okay, I still didn't see where she actually did anything. Like, seriously, I don't see. Did she do? Okay, hang on. It says. Command to fracture all nearby area of chilled ground and enemy. Oh. Okay, so I'm lacking a component. My component is chilled ground. Okay. All right, hang on. All right. Give me a sec here to figure this out. Sorry.
How can I advise you? Thank you.
So I need. All right, give me a number 7. Or I need a skill gem. So give me a number 5. So I need.
Frostbolts chill enemies. Target a frostbolt with Ice Nova to freeze enemies at a distance. Use Snap to explode the frostbolt. Ice Nova can chill and freeze enemies. It can also consume a cold infusion from your other skills to leave behind chilled ground that slows enemies. Ice Nova can chill and freeze enemies. It can also consume a cold infusion from your other skills to leave behind chilled ground that slows enemies. Ice Nova can... Firestorm rains fire. Comet calls down a massive icy chunk from the sky. Target close to your character to dodge backwards as you cast. Comet can also consume a fire infusion to create a massive blast of ice. Frost Darts fires multiple icy projectiles that create explosive fragments on hitting a chilled or frozen. Enfeeble is a curse that Volcano creates an eruption at the target location. Earthquake creates jagged fragmentation rounds. Armor high on hit. Disengage flips backward. Use glacial storm. Fangs of Frost stabs an enemy with an ice-tipped spear. Hitting an enemy after parrying them will cause an explosion of ice shards that are highly effective. Poison Burst Arrow explodes. Light. A short time after, Freezing Salvo passively accumulates icy missiles. Using the skill, fires all stored missiles at once. Freezing Salvo passively accumulates icy missiles. Falling Thunder is a lightning area attack. If you have power, Glacial Cascade is a cold area attack that ends with a powerful spike of ice. Hitting a frozen target. Frost Bomb pulses with ice, reducing enemies' resistance to elemental damage. Flame Wall ignites enemies caught within it. Any projectiles that pass through the wall will deal extra fire damage. It can also consume a lightning infusion from your other skills to add extra lightning damage to projectiles. Flame Wall ignites enemies caught within it. Any projectiles that pass through the wall will deal extra fire damage. It can also consume a lightning infusion from your other skills to add extra. Frost Darts fires multiple icy projectiles that create explosive fragments on hitting a chilled or frozen enemy. It can also consume a cold infusion to make the darts themselves explode. Frost Darts fires multiple icy projectiles that create explosive fragments on hitting a chilled or frozen enemy. It can also consume a cold infusion to make the darts themselves explode. Frost Darts fires multiple icy projectiles that create explosive fragments on hitting a chilled or frozen enemy. It can also consume a cold infusion to make the darts themselves explode. Frost Darts fires multiple icy projectiles that create explosive fragments on hitting a chilled or frozen enemy. It can also consume a cold infusion to make the darts themselves explode.
So you're trying to tell me the only way to do...
It can also consume a cold infusion from your other skills to leave behind chilled ground that slows enemies.
Oh, wow. So now... Okay, so now to use the genie...
It can also consume a cold infusion from your other skills to leave behind chilled ground that slows enemies.
Okay, so that's not good. Because now it becomes a combo thing. Oh, okay, so I have to incorporate Frost Nexus into one of my skills. Create chilled ground for 8 seconds when they freeze an enemy. Okay. Weird. Chilled ground. Chilled ground. I thought that might be better, but it may not be. All right, where did it just go? Frost Nexus. There we go. Wow. Okay, so the Jin is very situational. Okay, so now I could use her. Oh, wow. Okay, that's horrible. I don't mind the chilled ground. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, there's got to be a better way to use. All right, that may be a horrible idea. That may be an absolutely horrible idea. Deals 319 to 479 cold damage. Chills enemies as though dealing 200% more damage. 200% more freeze buildup. Fractures chilled ground within 6 meters. Command Navira to fracture all nearby areas of chilled ground. Okay. That have enemies standing on them. Doing high spell damage with extreme freeze potential. High damage. Okay, 319. So that should be almost as much as my 319. So it should be the same as my frost bomb. Almost. Okay, so let me see something. We have chilled ground. There's an enemy standing in it. She killed one guy. Okay. Okay, so the only way this really works, good golly, that's horrible. So the only way this really works is you have to figure out some way of freezing a large area, not killing the enemies, just freezing all of them. So if you had some way, okay, so if you could equip something on your boots that basically, as you run, creates frozen ground behind you, like in Diablo 4, that would be worth it. Because then you could just run past things, freeze them, hit her, explode everything behind you that was frozen. Otherwise, she is super situational. Because I'm trying to think, even with a frostbow build, okay, now that wasn't bad. Now that wasn't bad. There was a bunch of people standing on the frozen ground. Some of them were frozen, some of them weren't frozen. So it's really... well, that didn't kill him. Okay, now that didn't work too bad. Yeah. You know what? I'd rather have it rain on them. Yeah, because then at least it's doing electric damage. Okay. Alright, so that didn't really turn out. I thought it was going to be more like okay, she did some damage to him. I mean, nothing to... Okay, so she killed one dude there. So not really. So I was thinking that she would be more of a companion in that you would be casting spells and then she would be casting whatever her freeze spell was. Or that she would be chilling the ground and causing freeze buildup. Yeah, that's... I mean, you could just use snap. I mean, technically... Okay, so let's take a look at this for just a second. So in theory, you could just use...
Snap.
You could just use snap.
Detonate any frozen, shocked, or ignited enemy. This will leave behind an elemental infusion. Snap can also be used to explode frostbolts. Snap.
Granted, the damage isn't as high on this according to the stats.
This will leave behind an elemental infusion. Snap can also be used to explode frostbolts. Snap can be used to detonate any frozen, shocked, or ignited enemy. This will leave behind an elemental infusion. Snap can also be used to explode frostbolts. Snap can be used to detonate any frozen, shocked, or ignited enemy. This will leave behind an elemental in.
All right, we're going to try something. We're going to replace her. And we're going to take I can't use binding on supported minion has a cooldown. Okay, so do I have, is there a release? Is there a reduced cooldown? Why do I keep hitting that button? Marie. So there's nothing that I can use on. So there's no way to get this to come up quicker. Okay, so I just want to see. All right, blah 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 blah. B. Yeah. So what's the difference? Oh, I see. Okay, so you can't consume. I can only consume the shards. And her I can cast on that. Okay. Okay, so that's really the only difference between that and Snap. Is she needs... Oh, see, and if they're not on the chilled ground, she does nothing. Oh, okay, well, she popped all these over here. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's kind of... It feels a little janky, to be honest with you. Feels a little janky. Whoops. We're not paying attention here.
Now you, necromancer. The darkness is now dispelled. May it stay this way.
Yeah, it does not feel
What have you learned?
I guess I would say, I put it this way, it doesn't feel like an
These
upgrade.
stay inside.
It doesn't really feel like an improvement. I don't know that I need that.
Young
Well,
one,
that's a little sad.
I will tell your tale.
That's a little bit disappointing. All right, so that was... Let's do Kath. Well, that was definitely not the... That was
Lost
not...
Keth.
I guess
can
that wasn't what I
only
was
imagine How
expecting.
beautiful you must have been in your time.
Yeah, Yeah, again, very situational, right? You end up in a crowd of things and they're frozen. Yeah, now see. Yep, definitely situational. So if you were just freezing and not doing all the damage that you were doing, that would be awesome. Okay, now that time she worked all right. Okay. Yeah, very situational. Okay. If you can get freezing ground on them, but boy, if they are not on freezing ground, yeah, forget it. Yep, forget it. All right, let's see something here. Let's try to get all these guys on frozen ground, and then B. Okay. Now, that was fine. So again, situational. Very situational. We said strength this time, right? Yep. All right. Then we're going to get more damage. Okay. All right. Okay. So, I guess as long as you know the contacts, so like get all these guys on ground and then boom. There. Okay.
Stillwater strike.
Yeah, I think for me, I think I'd rather have the speed. Oh, wow. They all hit me.
A touch of luck.
Trying to think. I guess that might be okay. Okay, so we're going to keep this. And when we get to this boss fight, so we're going to have this little boss, the little snake lady here. But when we get to the fire boss at the end of this, I want to see how she does against that. Because if we can freeze him, if he's on frozen ground, whether he's frozen or not, we should be able to pop her, and she should do some damage to him. So we can see how she does against single target. Okay. Alright, so... I can think of things that I would rather have than that. And again, she's kind of just like another snap. The restriction being, or the difference being, they have to be on chilled ground. So if there was some way to make chilled ground everywhere, then that'd be great. Because then you just pop her up every, 20 seconds or 3 seconds or whatever. I guess she would be a secondary. Hey, if you haven't already exploded them, yeah. That's another thing I guess you could use it for, right? If she hasn't already exploded, or if you haven't already blown everything up with your frost bombs, okay. Alright, I'm kind of getting the hang of her thing. I still wouldn't consider it to be beneficial. Because there's a lot of criteria to be met just to make her viable. Or a lot of criteria that has to be met just to make her viable. Again, as a player, again, if I can just make the ground, yeah. So if there was another way to make the ground chill with a piece of equipment, like an automatic thing, right? Like I said, on a piece of gear like boots. Every time you walk, is there such a pair of boots? Is there a pair of boots that does chilled ground? I know there's one that does like desecrated ground every time you walk, right? Hang on, let's find out real quick. I think there's is there a unique pair of boots? Let's see here. POE II. Chilled ground. Wandering Lust boots. All right, hang on. Let me take a look here. Wandering Lust boots. W-A-N-D? Is it wondering? Yeah, it's wondering. Okay. Oh, that is not it. Is that POE 1? No, it says POE 2. Oh, Wanderlust. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the okay. Wrong. Me. That was all me. That was all me. That was all me. It is Wandering. W-A-N-D-E-R. Wandering Lust. L-U-S-T. Okay, that does not say anything about creating Dawn, seriously. That does not say anything about creating All right, we're going to try one more thing. Drop ignited ground while moving. Shock ground while moving. Consecrated ground. Ignited ground. Consecrated. Siphoning. Splitting. Fractured. Area has... Okay, that's for a map. Area. Yeah. So there is no... You can either drop ignited ground or shock. Siphoning ground. Okay, so let me see something here. Drop shock ground while moving. At least 8 seconds. Okay. Boy, it's a shame. Nothing does chilled ground. Alrighty. Yeah, see, those guys weren't on chilled ground. There we go. Those guys were all on chilled ground. All right, let's see how it does against the little boss over here somewhere. Okay, now see, that time, everybody was standing on chilled ground. Okay, so now that, when that happened, that was decent. Elemental damage increase. Okay. All right, let's see how it does against single target. Because I'm assuming...
Kabbalah, I know of this serpent's tongue.
So the ground should chill once we freeze her. There we go. Not really, huh? That really wasn't impressive at all. Let's see if we can get another freeze on her and try it again. Let's move out of the way of that. There we go.
Keep your bones to yourself.
Now, if these guys freeze... Oh, now that... Okay, now that was reasonable. Yeah, no, not great. Not great. Oh, that's cool. I don't think we've got one of those before. %10 increased weapon damage per 10 strength. 1% increased attack speed per 10 dexterity. %16 increased melee strike range with this weapon. Increased area of effect for attack. Oh, per 10% intelligence. Oh, interesting. That's not horrific. I mean, that's not terrible. We're going to put you over here. We're going to put you over there. Okay. So yeah, that did not do anywhere near. Wait, why can't I get that? Oh, I don't want 10% exposure effect. Increased exposure, increased exposure. Damage per each type of element ailment on the enemy. Now that might be worth it. All right. So we got that. So let's go on to the next area, which is going to be right over there. So we got to go around this way. Okay. So I like the other genie much better. So I was using the blazing sword. Is it Rusham? Rusham? Or Barya? Anyway, this was actually pretty decent. And he attacks wherever you cast a thing. Meaning I don't have to have a command. He'll automatically attack and swing right there, doing blazing sword, which is super awesome. I guess she automatically does... So every time I use... Oh, see, when commanded. See, this one is not when commanded. This one is deals damage for each damaging skill you've used recently. And inflicts enemies struck with exposure. So far, this one's definitely better than this one. I haven't tried this. I haven't tried this one yet. Inflicts critical weakness on hit. 50% increased critical damage bonus. What is the command? Judgment. Melee. Yeah, I don't know that I think any of those are that great. But so far, I would definitely say the first one, the Fire Djinn, I found the most useful. I think this one should be... Okay, so if it were me, I would like this Djinn to be like the Fire Djinn, meaning every time you cast a frost spell somewhere, she would pop up and drop freezing ground, or she would do some sort of a freezing explosion or something like that. To me, that would be a little more beneficial than what she's doing.
Buried beneath shifting sands.
Again,
Still enduring.
what she does in that situation is awesome. But, oh, I'm sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. But again, it just has to be that situation, right? Like, that was a good thing. Oh my golly. These guys are just pounding me. Okay, that didn't do bad. It didn't do anything against this. But it did kill everything else in the room. Okay, she's dead. Why are you guys still roaming around here? Okay, now that... Okay. So maybe I do want to put the acceleration back on my frost bolts. Although am I janking again? I'm janking again. All right. Hang on. Let me cut down some of this. See if that helps. All right. Now, that scenario right there worked really well. Oh, and she actually exploded in other places where there was freezing ground. So, yeah, if somehow you could get freezing ground everywhere, she would be awesome. Like I said, if there were boots that gave freezing ground, a unique pair of boots that gave freezing ground, she would be super awesome. Yeah. All right, well, we learned something new. I don't know that she's going to stay with us until the end of our journey, but we'll keep her with us for now until we figure out what we are going to do. Because I don't really know. Okay, now see, that wasn't bad. Okay, now see, that was useful right there. Now see, that time she worked pretty well. Because she exploded everything that was on.
The ninth treasure lives. Defiled treasure. I will remember this day.
Defiled treasure, I will remember this day. Seems a little odd. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe even the rain, the thunderstorm works better with the frost. Now, that wasn't too bad. Okay, that time it worked all right. I don't think I'm taking even. I don't know why I even touched that box. All right. Now we're gonna go straight up because now we're gonna go ahead and do cold damage. We will do strength this time and then int. Oh. Strength. There we go. Then we'll do int, and then we'll go up. Okay. Okay, so that got rid of everything except for him. Okay.
Made new in my hands.
All right, so let's see. Where am I going? I should be going down here. Okay. Oh no, over here. I should be going over there. Okay. Yeah, we want to go over here. Yep. Ah. Never mind. We don't want to go over there. We want to go over here. So not super, I mean, it's not the worst thing. It doesn't look like that goes anywhere either. So where... Oh, did I miss it again? Is it right back there? How do I walk right past it again? Oh, I see. I turned and went left instead of right. Okay. Alrighty. I just got confused. I got turned around again. Again.
Such shrines were not meant for mortal eyes.
Such
I am
shrines were not meant for mortal eyes. Oh, now this will be interesting.
Back, Guardians!
Oh no! Okay, now that worked. Yeah, that worked. Okay, that was a scenario in which she worked really well. Because they were all standing close to me on frozen ground. And so they all popped. Which made me chuckle. Alright. I'm usually pretty good at finding this one. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's do this. We do not have a fire thing on us. I'm hoping we do okay here.
He holds a new loyalty now. My king kneels.
Now don't move!
Oh yeah, she doesn't really do any damage when it comes to that. So single target, definitely not the best. Oh, now that time she did a decent amount right at the end. All right, so that didn't, I mean, that wasn't horrible.
Who is the tale? What will I find you? I wish I knew who you are.
Cool.
Thank you. This is the last drop of Ket's glory.
All right. Back to camp. Back to camp.
How can
All right. One more second. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Let's see. There we go. Maybe not. Yep, there we go. Okay. Doo-doo.
Stay in sight.
You can go away. I guess we can upgrade this. Can we upgrade all of our stuff? Oh, we can. Possible.
Flame. Thunderstorm.
Should probably go back and look at the rest of those now. What were those? 7s?
Frost bomb.
Oh, we can actually go to 8s. I can't go to 9s yet, can I? Yes, I'd rather go to 9s. All right, so let's see.
Flame wall ignites and
For 8,
frost bomb pulses with ice.
let's do
Thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm and let's do Frostbolt. And then when we can get to 9s, we'll do
Flame wall.
Frost Wall. Yay! Okay, because that should be
These
interesting.
ice crystals can be damaged. If the crystals are destroyed or pushed hard enough, they will explode.
Because I wonder if she
A lightning infusion will make
explodes
the
frost
explosions deal
walls.
extra-
Now that might be interesting. If she makes the frost walls explode,
I shall put this to use.
that would be interesting. Are we getting anything out of here at all? I don't think we are.
Blessings.
Young one.
Although that's cool. I could probably get a
Use it well.
chaos or two out of that. What? Oh, hang on. Well, that was weird. Okay. That was really strange. No. Alright, but we should be able to go up, right? Right. Yeah, 340. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, there's 10 at 260. There's 9 at 340. All right, let's get all right, so there's 9 at 165. There's 9 at AE at 249. Probably rather have that. There's 10 at 165. There's 9 at 4. Oh, that's less. Increased amount recovered. $10 at 260. Oh, 9 at 480. Okay, never mind. All right. Let's see, what are we keeping? 9 at 340. Okay, that's pretty good. 9 at 340. 7 at 260. 7 at 240. 7 at 240. 7 at 240. 7 at 165. 9 at 165. 9 at 165. 9 at 340. 9 at 483. All right, so we're keeping those and getting rid of those. Okay.
Careful, story. This could be useful. Stay in sight.
So 9 and 9 again. Okay, great. And then you. So these are all much better flasks. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. Awesome, 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 awesome. Although now all I'm thinking of is everything is awesome. Oh well. Okay. You can. Let's sell this for 1 exalt.
Someone is bound to buy that.
I would think so. Oh no, nobody seems to be interested in buying any of the rest of my stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Where are we at? We are... Oh, I know what we're doing. We're Titan bound, right? We're headed for... the Titan and then Titan Grotto. Valley of the Titans, is that it? Valley of the Titans. Here we come. Alrighty.
My
What
Akara
are we
permitted
doing?
here, but I should not linger.
I should not linger.
Fall before me.
All right, again, understanding the situation. See, that was pretty good. Yeah, if there was a way you could get a big area of frost down. Yeah, see. Okay, now that's not bad. Yeah, no, that's not too bad. What's green that's over here? What did I leave over here that was green? Oh, silver charm. Never mind. It wasn't that exciting. Did it kill both of them? Oh, it killed both of them. We're moving on up. We're gonna do intelligence this time. And we are almost to more cold damage. Increased freeze buildup. Oh man, this is gonna be ugly, isn't it? This is gonna be ugly. All right. I have no idea how messy this will be. I can't even remember what we did to this chamber. Oh, we actually were starting to do pretty decent. Boy, it's not really. It's not really helping me here, is it? All right. Well, it's all over here, and it is all just going to be brutal. It's all over here, and it's all just going to be brutal. So here we go.
Again, the architecture is rearranged.
Do 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 do. These guys are not dying very easily. Is there a reason why these guys are not dying? Alright, so this is going to be an interesting... Alright, let's run this kind of quickly. That still did not kill them. That's kind of interesting. Boy, he is anti-freezing, isn't he? Okay. I don't have a magic item that I want to make, whatever. $28. All right. Excuse me. Well, so far so good. If this is the, I think it's the back. Yep. Okay. So we got two more. We got one more big chamber and then one other chamber.
Who's that Pokemon?
So we got this chamber over here. I don't know if it's just that I'm more comfortable with this type of a build, but I definitely feel more, I don't think there's anything I can, yeah, I think all of these are maxed out already. Here. I guess just so I don't waste it. I guess so we just don't waste it. Snubble. Snubble, snubble. Oh, so we haven't been in that armory yet. Okay. Snubble, snubble. An ivory chest. Hang on, let's grab this real quick. Do. Well, thank you everybody for, I'm not going quite yet, but I just wanted to thank everybody for hanging out with me today, the last day of the year. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I've appreciated the year that we've had together, because I started streaming in January, so this will kind of be a 1 year start for me. I think like the second week of January I started. So anyway, we will do something about my 1 year streaming anniversary. Things will be changing in 2026 in exciting ways. I'm looking forward to what's coming. But I did want to let each and every one of you know how much I really have appreciated you guys hanging out and spending some of your time here with me. It means a lot to me, and I really do appreciate it. And we are going to do some 1 year giveaway things. So, and I've got lots of things to give away. So I'm sure we will find some things to give away. What am I still doing? Oh, wait. No. Oh, I still have that room and that room. Okay. We still have the... So this room's complete. I think we got one more room. A normal or magic equipped item to a rare item with 4 random modifiers. I don't have anything even remotely like that. All right, we're coming through. And see, that worked out handy. They were all surrounding me. They were all standing on frozen ground. And she just blew them all up. That was very helpful. There we go. All right, I've missed something. Oh, there we go. I was supposed to go back one more. Okay, here we go. All right. We did not do a very good job with this temple, though. This temple's kind of all over the place. But we're out of here. And I have to remember that I can sprint when there's nothing around like this. All right. How much are you going to hurt me? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Back to the Valley of the Titans. All right, let's find our... Well, that did much better than I expected. She does help with those. I do appreciate that. She does at least help get rid of those. Yeah, if there was some way you could just put frost ground down, that would be amazing. Ooh, we're taking more damage than we wanted to. check over here first just to make sure. All right, so that's 2 of them. So we have the where we place our relic, and we have the last placement to open. There we go. All right, so here's our medallion. And we would like to increase the duration, I guess. I don't know. Has anybody found that one's just much better? Oh, hang on. Has anybody found that one is just much better than the other? Because to me, they both seem kind of like 50-50. I think I'd rather have the increased duration most of the time. Now that worked out all right. Oh, now this will be interesting.
So this is the source. It spills forth old power.
Oh, now that worked really well. Oh, I didn't think about that because they're all standing on frozen ground. Oh, I didn't think about that. Huh. Now that's kind of interesting. Because I was able to leave the frozen ground behind. When they popped up, I was able to call up the Djinn and command her to do her thing. And she actually kind of snuffed them all. Oh, you know what? The checkpoint is right there. Fiddle. How did I not do that? How did we not do that? All right, it's going to be right there. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I have heard whispers of such a place, where titans fought and died.
All right, let's see how we do with the big guy here. I really wish we could use Herald Device on our stabs. Or, yeah. On our stabs. I guess we're going to do this. 5 times, following gain additional modifiers each time. Oh, yeah. Contains no items. Well, not much there. Okay, you're back. Cool. Welcome back. All right. Let's do increase cold damage. Increase cold damage, and then +1 to all cold skills. Freeze buildup and duration. Cold damage. Cold. Gain elemental damage as gain 6% of elemental damage as extra cold damage. Okay. Penetration. We're not using that, so I'm not worried about that. Alrighty. Let's go grab Mr. Titan. See if we can punch him up a little bit. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. You know, I don't always find this place. And I don't always remember to do that. All right. So what we have found out, Terrabin, is the genie is good in very specific scenarios. And 2, you have to have the frost ground. Yeah, see? I mean, and it's not like uber damage, right? It's not like, oh my golly, she just killed everything in the room. Although she probably could if they were lower level, or if they were just white mobs. But first you have to get chilled ground, or you have to get the enemies on chilled ground. So again, very situational in my perspective, in my opinion, I guess. I think it needed to be that she applied some sort of a chill or a frozen effect. Maybe she froze all enemies when she pops up. And maybe she pops up as a result of you casting a spell as opposed to it having to be a very specific command. Although I guess that might make her a little OP. Just a little. Yeah. And she will free... So, here's the other thing. Everything that is on frozen ground will get hit with her attack. So even if it's not... I mean, even if it's someplace, you know, else on the screen, everything gets hit with it. I just got those. I don't need another pair. GGG. How about a divine orb instead of all these uniques that I probably will never use? That was the other thing. When I first started playing POE 1, I thought it was all about getting the uniques because they were more powerful, and some of them were. But for the most part, unless you had a very specific build, the uniques weren't a lot better than the regular gear. Again, depending on what your build was, right? Oh, we forgot what button we were pushing.
An ancient force made anew in my hands.
Do-do-do. So is it Tabula Rosa? That was the only thing that I really thought that at a low level, regardless of what class or what build you were playing, could be beneficial.
I am here. Relent.
Boy, it's a little slow. There, we got a freeze in. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, come on. They pushed me right back into his stab. Okay, that should have never happened. That death should not have occurred.
You know why I am here.
That was me being wrong. That was me being way out of place again. Yeah, we're not falling for that same trick twice, dude. Ah, hang on. There we go. Yep,
More may roam here.
I died.
It's time to go.
You missed it.
No, I heard it.
I should.
I didn't scream like that. I never did.
I should not have died.
I was just being nice and not saying.
You died.
It is warm and
Hello,
beautiful.
Mara. You will.
Oh, did you show the picture again? Oh my god.
That was hot.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Don't step on the dog.
Hi, bud. Say, we do this all the time. Daddy moves his feet around, and I let him know that I'm here. Huh?
Are you going with me?
I'm going with you, yes.
Find
All right.
soul. Make haste.
All the pictures.
They saw the picture.
This
Hey,
will
Taravan.
be.
All right.
If my fingers.
We finished all the things. She's going to give us the... Oh, I got a problem. Hang on.
Stay in sight.
I got a problem. I got to get rid of some stuff. All right, yes.
How can I be of aid?
Straight down the middle. Yeah.
Who goes there?
And you know, the sad thing was it wasn't even straight.
As you wish.
Swap with the.
It was so bad. But hey, look at me now. You find me sexy, don't you, baby? Ooh, baby, baby. All right. We're about ready to call it for today. Candace and I have some errands to run to get ready for... what was I supposed to do? Oh, yeah.
This is our
So when we return, we'll blow the horn. We'll jump on the... At least it grew back. Yes, it is growing back. In fact, I shaved the same day. And so now the hair on my face is the same as the length on my head, which is really strange. But anyway, thank you guys so much. It is the last day of the year. I wish you all a happy new year, but I wish you a blessed 2026 as well. I will be streaming some tomorrow. I'm not sure at what time. It may be early. I'm not sure. Anyway, I will be streaming tomorrow. And we'll pick up this build from here. Although we kind of found out what we wanted, which is the Djinn is not really quite what we thought it was. So we may play either the Wyvern or we may just run some maps. That may be more fun. But we'll do one of those things tomorrow because it'll be a new year. Or who knows, maybe we'll do something new. But anyway, once again, thank you each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day and have a happy New Year's Eve. All right, thanks all. Bye.